Commander, thank Glint. We tried to get word to you. I contacted your friends to see if they could locate you too.
The egg called to me. Is everything okay?
Yes, most okay. It's hatching, Commander. Glint's second scion will soon be here.
We should get inside. Marjorie. And Kate. You called Kate, too.
I wasn't called, but I was nearby and word spread fast. This is very exciting.
Where's Ritlock? I thought he was with you.
He's indisposed. Ruka, can we all go in?
I'm sorry, but you're still the only one attuned to the chamber. The magical barrier will not allow us.
Great. I'll just stay out here with the glowy guy.
It will give us a chance to catch up, Marjorie.
Don't be gone too long, Commander.
The chamber! Something's wrong! Hold them off while I write this! Broke their word and disappeared.
That was a cowardly act of self-preservation, and something I will not repeat.
It's probably a trap. It's almost certainly a trap.
Lazarus, let's move out. We have a lot to talk about, my floaty new friend.
I can't help but feel like I'll be explaining this to Casimir shortly. Given what happened today, I'd feel a little better if someone I knew was watching the chamber.
Someone you trust.
Yes. So, could you ask Taimi to get here right away?
You're joking with me. I take that as a good sign.
You've been a lot of things, Kate. But you've never been an enemy of this dragon.
I'll lay down my life for... what should we call it?
Her. Her name is Aurene.
You decided that quite fast.
It wasn't a decision. I just knew.
Then no harm will come to Aurene while I still breathe.
Thanks, Kate. After the coming battle with this changed, more powerful Primordus, I hope any of us are still breathing.
Changed and more powerful? Care to explain?
I was just in the Fire Islands. Primordus moved down there. Taimi and I discovered that its minions have evolved. They're showing signs of Zaitan and Mordremoth influences. I also found a dwarf head, but... long story.
So when we kill a dragon?
The others absorb the loose power.
Then I suppose we must kill them all before any one grows too powerful.
Seems like an increasingly difficult task.
Indeed.
Commander. Excellent timing. I was just about to send word. Aurene has been calling for you.
Yes, I know. She's been appearing to me, much like she is right now.
Maureen? What are you talking about?
And she's gone. Didn't you see her?
Interesting.
I saw nothing.
You must have made quite an impression on her. It's as if
She's chosen you to light her
path. For now,
Maureen is just an infant.
forming her first pictures of the world around her. But make no mistake,
She'll one day achieve
great power. As her guardians,
It's our duty
to set her down the right path.
I'm at Oreen's disposal. What's the plan?
A bond already exists between the two of you. Our goal is to nurture and strengthen that bond.
To that end, we've prepared a series of challenges meant to demonstrate virtues to the hatchling. In the chambers ahead,
You will help the needy
defend the weak.
and train Oreen for battle.
In the final chamber
Waits the truest test of your bond. A foe that you can only defeat with Oreen's trust and help.
We've got our work cut out for us. Is Oreen ready for this?
she'll be fine.
Just be patient with her. Oreen's at a rambunctious age,
And she sees
everything as play.
Welcome back, Commander. Do you have a moment?
Kaith, how are things going here?
Quiet for the most part. Between the Exalted and myself, Aureen has a lot of eyes watching over her. I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you letting me stand guard over her, after all that's happened. I want you to trust me, like you did before.
Mordremoth turned all of our worlds upside down.
That's putting it lightly. Since the Firstborn awoke, our trust and faith in the Pale Mother has been absolute. Then we heard the call of our Creator, our true Creator. That Creator now lies vanquished. Where does that leave the Sylvari? What is our place in this new world we've created? No one can answer those questions for us. We must answer them with action. There is much to do.
It'll take time, but I'm sure you and your people will find a way forward.
Thank you, Commander. Don't let me keep you. I've got things well looked after here.
Rambunctious age indeed. Oreen, come on out. Now, where could she be? Huh? Ha! Gotcha! And she's gone again. Great. Now, where could she be? There you are. Woo! Wah! All right, Oreen. We've had our fun, but it's time to get to work, don't you think?
Commander, are you ready to demonstrate charity and benevolence to the Scion?
How about it, Oreen? Are we ready?
Then let us begin.
Oh, thank the six. I haven't seen another soul in some time. These children are in desperate need, stranger.
What's going on?
These kids were orphaned in a vicious attack on their village. They lost everything. Their homes, their families. fine taking him to an orphanage, but we've got a long road ahead of us and we've just run out of food. There's good fishing in the shallows nearby, but I can't leave the children. I'm awful at fishing. Could you help us gather some food to get us through the rest of our journey?
What do you think, Aurine? Should we give him a hand? Give me a hand with those traps. Maximum pain! You can't stop me! No! There's the power. Almost there! Adrenaline at maximum volume. Aurine, you're not eating any of that fish, are you? Because we're supposed to be feeding starving children. Starving orphaned children. We'll eat when we're done, okay? I'm going to assume that's dragon for understood.
Quite a bounty you've brought us. We should have more than enough to last us through the rest of our journey. As a matter of fact, it's almost too much. Here, take some with you. For your companion. These children have been through a lot, but at least they won't be going hungry. Thanks so much for the help.
You hear that, Aurine? You did a lot of good here.
Here you will illustrate the virtues of mercy and honor for Glyn's sire. Are you ready, Commander?
You heard her. Let's get started.
The trial begins now.
Who goes there? Are you friends or foe? State your intentions.
Calm down. We mean you no harm. What happened to you?
We were ambushed by dragon minions. It was absolute chaos. Our casualties mounted swiftly, so we fell back here. We're tending to the wounded as fast as we can, but the creatures are hot on our trail, and it won't be long before... Wait. Do you hear that? Oh no! More of them! We're defenseless! Please, stranger, help us drive them back!
That should be all of them. You and your people are safe now.
I can't believe we survived. We'd all but given up hope before you came along. You and your companion, I mean. Thank you both.
We were happy to help. Good luck on the rest of your journey.
Greetings, Commander. This trial is meant to convey the virtues of courage and valor to the hatchling. Shall we begin?
Absolutely.
Prepare yourselves.
Something to pummel. Rage at maximum. You can't stop me! Dumb. You'll die. Adrenaline rising. I'll destroy you all. No. Almost ready. There's the power. Adrenaline rising. I think that's all of them. You fought bravely, Aurene. Good work.
Welcome to the last chamber, Commander. Here your bond with the hatchling will be put to a final test. You must must work together with the hatchling to defeat the foe that awaits you. Are you prepared to face this challenge?
We've come too far to stop now. Let's do it.
Ready yourselves. The test begins now.
level too low. Almost ready. Was phenomenal. Outstanding work. I should speak with the Luminant. You rest now, Aurene. You've earned it.
Well done, Commander. We've given the hatchling the best possible start that we can. She still has much to learn about her place in the world. But thanks to you, she has a foundation of trust to build on.
Commander, do you read me? Sorry to interrupt, but I've got some urgent news. I've been examining that destroyer sample you retrieved, and I've come to a conclusion. I was right, as usual.
So it's true. The dragons are absorbing each other's influences and becoming more powerful in the process.
That's right, and there's more. I've been digging through old Radanovan research on Primordus for an exploitable weakness, and I found a solid lead. According to these findings, Primordus' domain of magic can be counteracted somehow, negating it altogether. As for the possible counteracting agent, I'm still investigating. New answers lead to new questions. What's your status?
I just finished spending some quality time with Aurene.
Glad to hear it, especially if it lessens the likelihood of an older, bigger Aurene going rogue and slaughtering us all.
I definitely wouldn't object to having a dragon fight with me rather than against me.
There's an appealing thought. I wonder if... Commander, that's it! We need a force that can counter Primordus. What if it's another dragon? An ice dragon, for instance? Remember what I was telling you about that chalk organ? How it could selectively filter certain types of magic? If we can discern magic types, we may be able to pit Jormag and Primordus against one another, destroying them both at once.
Are you suggesting we get Jormag and Primordus to fight one another? How?
Not the dragons themselves, their energies. As for how, I'm not quite sure just yet. Our first task is to test the theory.
Okay, let's say we pursue this course of action. What comes next?
We confirm the theory in the lab, utilizing small amounts of magic to see if they'll actually counteract one another. And we'll need an ice brood sample. One showing signs of influence from our dearly departed Mordremoth and Zaitan.
Then I'd better get to the Shiver Peaks. I'll find Bram while I'm there, and talk to him about joining Dragon's Watch.
I'm sure he'll want to hear all about our new plans for Jormag, too. I'll get to work on some means of pitting the energies against one another. Good luck in the Shiver Peaks, Commander.
Another testament to my greatness.